Hi, my name's Huxter and welcome to my playthrough in Bellwright. Now I've had this game in my wish list for a while and I've been excited about it coming out. I did watch a couple of guys playing it back in March and I thought it looked really exciting. Now it seems to me that the character creation options are a bit limited. Now I have quite long hair, I've got to be honest. Moustache, long beard, no beard, wispy little bum fluff moustache, or a bit of a weird beard going on there. I think I'm going to go with the weird beard. Yeah, I have a beard, it's quite short, it's somewhere between these two. So I think, yeah, that one. Okay, so this one's going to be relatively obvious. I am Huxter. Okay, so let's start a new game. I am ready to start, yes. I like the look of it. I like survival games, builder games, medieval games, and I love companions. So I think this has a sprinkling of all the genres that I find excellent.
Isn't it funny how one small decision can have consequences that ripple through history? Or are we victims of a predetermined path? Was it chosen for you the day you visited your favorite woods on your 10th birthday? Was it destiny that the royal family were hunting there at the same time? From a tree on high, you watched as Prince Voldar and Princess Osen laughed, talked, and tracked wild animals without a care in the world. And you watched in helpless horror as a stray arrow bolted through the trees, hitting the prince in the chest like a lightning strike. Just like that, the prince was dead. And when the princess found you standing over her brother's dead body, it felt as though the gods were playing a cruel trick on you all. In the panic and confusion, you ran from the scene as fast as your legs would carry you. Fueled by rage and grief, the king demanded the head of any child who fit your description. Fearing for your life, your father asked a friend to bring you far away. Away from the king's wrath. In the middle of the night, you were taken from your home and brought away on horseback. In tears, you called out to your mother, but it was too late. Your old life was over. For years, you hid from the royal family, your resentment growing. You heard stories of your homeland, the rise and fall of a rebellion, the death of the king, and the reign of the evil Queen Osen. But on the eve of your 20th birthday, your guardian, the man who smuggled you out of Carvinia and kept you safe all these years, was brutally killed by a mysterious assassin. As he died in your arms, his hand clutched a coin with a strange sigil emblazoned upon it, a clue. Now, you have returned to your homeland for answers. Through choice or through fate, vengeance would be yours. But how will you fare in a land you no longer recognize?
Okay, I think it's a simple yet compelling backstory. I have been framed for murder. Murdering a prince, no less. So it's going to be a bit challenging. I'll get rid of that and that. Now I did notice if I come up here to the back, there's a chest here with some goodies in it. So that's cool. Some jam, let's have a look. Okay, so I've got some jam and some meat, some apples and berries. Okay. And a bit more lore. Can't go up that ladder. Okay, cool. So this is the land. I think it looks great. I've got to be honest. I do like medieval games, whether they are fantasy or just regular like this. And a lot of... Okay, a bit more lore. And I find a lot of the fantasy games I play are quite vibrant. And it works, whereas this is a regular medieval game, and you've got blue and grey and green with a little splattering of colour. Not exactly grim, but certainly quite honest, you know, like there, look, it looks pretty, you know. Now I know I am going to need to start collecting materials, but what I will do is head straight for the quest. Talk to Dorbrun Yorklin, an elder. I will probably check out the lore ongoing as the game goes on, just you know, I am terrible at that sometimes. I get hours into the game and go, what's going on? And it's just me being naughty. You know, I find myself busy playing the game and not really immersing myself into the background. Whereas this, I think I will. Okay, so let's talk to this guy.
I think we need to talk, traveller. You're a new face around here, and new faces showing up rarely ends well for this village. I have a duty to my village first and foremost. I need to know who you are and why you came here.
I mean, you know harm. I came to the lowlands looking for some answers. Excuse me, have I done something to offend you? Now I'm just going to go for the nice. I like the snark, but you know, I'm a newbie. You know, I want help.
Looking for answers, huh? In a perfect world, I could give you all the information you need and you could be on your way. But speaking openly can be a death sentence these days. As long as you're asking questions, you're putting us in danger.
Do I have your permission to stay in the village for now, at least? I must admit, I didn't expect a frosty reception. What am I supposed to do now? You know, as I say, I'm going to go nice.
But you have my permission to build a shelter on the outskirts of the village. Come back once you're set up, and maybe you can earn your keep.
Alright, cool. Now I tried to turn up the voices. Build a first shelter, a shack. To do so, press B. To open the construction menu, then select shack. Place it on the ground. Sounds easy. Each construction requires resources to build it. Building the shack shouldn't be a problem for you, but later on, hired villagers will help out with more complex construction. You can find place buildings not too close to a village. Finding a good spot close to all sorts of resources is your first big decision. That will affect your logistics and strategy. Cool. Okay, so one thing I do like about... I like survival games and building games, and you go out at the beginning and you have to collect in all the resources. Sticks and stones and plants and food and whatever. Yeah? That's the game. You know, that's... I've literally got nothing. I've got a traveller's garb. I've got some trousers and some shoes and a bit of grub. In fact, I might eat that apple. Is it on 4? Is that right? No. Or is that just... Oh, do I actually have that in my inventory? Doesn't look like it. What if I put that in there? Oh. So, 4. I can't seem to actively eat it at the moment. Yes, what was I saying? Collecting resources at this stage makes perfect sense. You know, I've got a bit, what is it, flax. Flax was certainly an incredibly useful plant through human history. You know, the fibres used to create rope and string and linen, and the seeds for food and obviously regrowth, and then on top of that you've got oil, linseed oil. So yeah, brilliant. You know, I really do appreciate that. Now something's come up on my map. Sage. Okay, so I'm going to start collecting because I can. So get some flax. Health. Sleeping restores your HP fully. When you or your companions lose a battle, they will respawn but become injured for a certain amount of time. When they lose again before healing, they die forever. Injuries apply and various negative effects. Okay, good to know. Right, let's have a look at B. Right, so I need 10 sticks and 6 flax. And that's the only thing I can build at the moment. Now, I have played a few hours. I thought I'd give it a go, get an understanding of the mechanics, and just to see whether I'll enjoy it. I made it through one winter. That's as far as I've gone so far. And I thought, rather than just, I've been hoping that this game would make a fun and interesting playthrough. Gotta be honest. There is the option of co-op, and I would definitely like to try that at some point. Let's see. Okay, we'll get some more sticks. And yes, I did I don't know, 20 or 30 hours worth of play. I thought, yeah, I'm going to do it. I like this game. I hope other people enjoy it. I know it's an early access, so there's a massive room for improvement. And I'm looking forward to, I don't know, developing my own story. Right, I do not want to place any buildings on any resources. So I'm going to try my hardest. It might make it look a bit kind of, what would I say, randomized. Like, I will probably take out all this lot at some point so that I can build. Okay, so my inventory's full. Right, let's just do it. Let's just go here. F. Okay, it doesn't like that bit there. Let's just put it as close to those trees as I can, and down I go. Okay, so the building I thought was a brilliant design. I can put everything here that I need. That's cool. Right, so I should have all the materials, or I could have just gone straight up to it and started placing it out of my inventory, which is also good. But I love this, look. I actually feel like I'm building it. Now, I know full well it's a preset design, but I gotta be honest, I prefer this to having, I don't know, floor pieces and wall pieces and roof pieces in my inventory, and then just having to slot them together. I know that gives a bit more variety, but it just feels a bit weird walking around with this like floor piece, like 10 floor pieces on in your backpack. Is this definitely, I don't know, it just feels like a bit more sense of realism. Anyway, it's the way this is designed and I like it. I literally feel like I'm putting in the logs and sticks and branches and bits and bobs. Walking around adding stuff to it. In fact, it's got like branches and... Okay! I've unlocked a technology tier. Right, cool. I think the next important thing to build is going to be a simple workbench. And I'm going to put it close to the shack so I can get to it nice and easily whenever I want. I'll do the same here. Flax, flax, flax. Wood, 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 wood. Oh, I had enough on me. Oh, no stone. Okay. Right, stone. Shouldn't be too tricky. Right, there's a little area of that cliff face up here. So I know that there's some stones around this bit. There we go. I like that bell chime. Every time you activate something new. I think it's good because then obviously, you know, if you just go through the motions, just grabbing stuff as you go, if you do just randomly stumble across something new, you're like, oh, I must have got something new, and you can look in your backpack and go, ooh, so that's what it was. I'm looking forward to playing this game. I was going to say to its completion, but I don't, you know, it's early access. So, you know, are they going to constantly add, I'll grab some add new elements to the game as we go along? I like to think so. Alright, so my backpack's full now. I've got to be relatively careful. I don't, like I said, I don't want to actually start grabbing too much stuff and then finding out that I can't actually get the stuff I need. So, right. Yeah, in some games you build this in your backpack rather than. I just think it's brilliant. You know, you're literally building it here, and yeah. So what I want is that. What do I need? I need some more wood. That's not going to be any good. Alright, so I think I've done it, haven't I? I basically got too much wood. So I think so I don't want to build anything here on the plants. I might build some camp chests. So wood. Hopefully I'll be able to pick up enough to build that. And I can throw the stone into it. And then I won't have to just dump it. Alright, cool. I can put this in. Put the seeds in. Okay, 4 and 5. So what happens? Or did I eat that? Oh, I've got some numbers at the bottom now. I can actually activate my quick bar. That's cool. Right, what was the other thing I was going to do? Just a check. Okay, so I used all the wood on that. Just a quick... I'll just go around and grab what's available. Yeah, I think an axe has got to be essential at this point, surely. Because I'm going to run out of sticks. Okay, so I'm going to do that a lot, I know it. I do have a tendency to empty out my inventory, and because I don't want to run out of space. Right, so you can go in there. I just want to, what I'm going to do now, I can wait until tomorrow and check with Dobrin Yorklin. But I think it'd be a little bit more prudent to build a bunch of this. So I've got the camp chests, I've got the personal shack, and I've got the workbench. These two, I'm going to need these 3 things. That's just somewhere I can get rid of stuff. I don't know how important that is yet, but I know I'm going to need these quite quickly. I'm going to need that for my first companion. Obviously a campfire to cook food, and a research desk just to be able to research stuff. So there's the tech tree. Some things are still closed off to me. Housing tent. So what will be the best thing, I think, at this stage? Let me put a housing tent close, but not too close, because I obviously want to be able to walk between without much issue. So you can go there. I guess a campfire, I'm assuming, will be quite useful in the middle. There. And a research. I want the research to be relatively easy to access. Next to, I think there, next to my little bench. Okay, cool. So let's start with this. So we'll grab in a bit more flax. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all of it here. And probably, if I do fill up my inventory, that's not an issue. Now sage, as far as I'm aware, at this moment, at this point of game, is only useful for bandages. I'm assuming it will have other uses, but early game just... Right, so I just need stone and wood for that one. And what do we need for that? Okay, that's cool. Right, so I think I've added all the flax I need. Let me put this in so I can put the flax in there. I know I'm going to use it or need it. Let's get some of this stone out. See how much of this I need. So you don't need any stone. You... oh, log. Oh, okay. That was it. Three stone. Okay. No biggie. I know I'm going to need stone for other things. Right, let's put you in there. Right, I'm going to need... I think I want a... let me just... I've got no wood on me at all. So let me just quickly take one stick and craft a torch. That's nice and quick. So I'll put you in there. And I can bring you out with that. There we go. Right, so don't need any, what I'm looking for is now wood. Wrong tool. Okay. Oh, okay, wasn't expecting that. That's okay, I need a log. I need a log for something. Okay, cool. So I'm going to need another log. I don't need any more flax, I'm aware at the moment. That tree's too big for me. So right, so the young trees that give sticks, and the regular trees, like maybe this one, just tree, and that will give a log. I don't know how deadly the trees are in this game. I know in some games the trees are just as likely to kill you as... I don't need that yet, no, let me leave that. Okay. So yeah, so some games you play and you cut down a tree and yeah, if the tree falls on you, you might die. And I'm like, yeah, well, that does make sense, I've got to be honest. So that, wood, right. So I've got all that I need. Let me do the fireplace. 1, 2, right, so I'm out of that. What do I need for this guy? Oh, I need 2 logs for the... Now, I've completely forgotten where I put them. I think it's over here, hopefully it was. So let me see my inventory. I should be able to pick up 2 logs. Cut down that tree. Oh, I've lost them though. Not a biggie. Oh no, there maybe? Is that it there? Yes it is. Hopefully this will give me the 2 logs I need. There's 1. And there's 2. Okay, cool. Right, do I have enough space for some sticks while I'm up here? Okay, so... Right, let's head back. Give it a bit of running. Might actually just eat that jam. Or not? Did I eat it? Oh no. There we go. It's going to go off, so I might as well. I can construct that now. Got the 2 logs for my. And this needs some sticks. Right, that's ready. Okay, not quite. Okay, so let's just get some of this stuff made while I'm here. I like the fact that their housing is slightly different from my shack. Oop, I want to chop it down. No, no, stop, stop. Oh, where are you? There. I might change that. I find it a bit weird that the action button is the same as the attack button. I think E makes more sense. E or F is what I would definitely be more used to. There, cool. And yeah, it's just slightly different from. It's got some storage, 50. I've got some storage there. Right, so this was the next one. I love the way it just slowly grows. Right, stop fighting. Yeah, I think that the fighting and the action button's a bit weird, so I'll see what I can do about that. Right. And I guess I need 3 more sticks. Don't know what's happened. I think my my torch burns out, which is fine. 2, 3, so 3 there. Oh no, I don't want that one. 3. These, I guess they're actually size, aren't they? Young tree. So 3 bits of wood per young tree. That's cool. Right. I guess that outhouse, instead of dumping all the crap out of your inventory that you don't actually want, it's the way to literally get rid of it. So that's it, yeah. That's brilliant. So I can't actually do anything yet because I need a work, I believe. What is something I definitely want pretty soon? A small trap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think I can actually put up to 100 items in here. Just ready, so and I want to fix my torch. No. Oh well, that's done now. So I can put that in there. Okay. I'll put the broken torch in there for now. Ooh, what's happened? Manage your settlement. The more powerful your settlement becomes, the more likely it is to attract raiding parties. Invest into guards to better gear to fight them back. Build outposts. Don't limit yourself to just one settlement. You may need resources that are found in other corners of the world or the region. You can find all useful information in Town Overview. Okay. I'm not really there yet. I didn't see if there was an increased threat at this point. Right, I'm going to take all this out. And I'm going to... One worker can use the research to research new buildings and craftables. Okay, cool. So that's the workbench. I feel that I've probably put buildings and benches in the wrong place. So yes, I can't do anything. So I guess the small traps for food, and then probably like a shield, and then other items. And now that I've built all that, it's just the outhouse that I haven't built here, and I've got to wait until tomorrow before I can talk to Dobrin. But I think, yeah, I like it. I've got to be honest. I like this game so far. I like the look of it. I like the concept. I like the backstory. So I am definitely going to be spending a lot of time playing this game in the future. So if you do like my content, do please consider liking and subscribing. If you do have any suggestions or recommendations, please let me know. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching.